In today's session, I want to have the most valuable conversation that is required in the manifestation space, that is has to have for anybody who wants to manifest faster, who wants to collapse time. And also what I found was, as I was learning this, embodying this, I really found this information missing. And I still don't understand why not a lot of people talk about this. Maybe they don't understand it. Maybe they assume that everybody knows it. Whatever it is, I really want to have this conversation. And the conversation is how to become an energetic match for your desires. At any given amount of time, like any time, in real time, you have a match. When it comes to the business, when it comes to clients, when it comes to your relationship, your health, love, all the things, money, you have a energetic match. There is a reflection which is in the outside world that is showing you what is your match at any given point in time. And when we want to manifest something, manifestation is rising in consciousness, and I'm gonna really share how, that your energetic match changes. Now, if there are people who don't understand manifestation, they have never heard about it, and they still do it, their energetic match will change and they will manifest better. You don't even have to really understand every piece of manifestation works to really have it work, because it works all the time. It works anyway. Based on how we were programmed in our childhood, the things we were told, what happened, we had an energetic match until we said, you know what, I want to manifest consciously and I want to have the energetic match that I really want. Here, the important thing to understand is that your energetic match is not just based on your beliefs. That is a huge part. That is one of the three parts, but that is not everything. There are three levels of energetic match that we want to understand. The first level, where you have to have your energetic match, is your beliefs and your assumption. That is the first one. Beliefs and assumptions. Let's say, now I want to use the sales examples here because it's really powerful for entrepreneurs. Let's say if I am selling something, I'm selling a program, I'm selling my services, I'm selling my consultancy, whatever, right? I'm selling my coaching, whatever I'm selling. If my belief is that I really need to make a sale, because when I make the sale, I feel better about myself, right? I feel like I am worthy, because when somebody says yes to me, when the clients come and they buy my stuff, I feel worthy. That means that your worthiness is a bit shaky. That means you're relying on the outside world to feel worthy. As a result, your energetic match clients will question your worthiness. Why? Because it's a match of what is inside of you. You are questioning and putting that question on them. You're saying, I'll only feel worthy and I'll only feel I'm good enough when I see the proof by people saying yes. Now, the reflection of that is people questioning, right? Now, the other energetic match in selling could be, which is really important to understand if you want to master sales. And one thing I realize is that a lot of people teach selling, but it's very tactical. And the real deal of the selling is, if you have the very solid and very powerful energetics, everything is going to work. Everything. I was watching Dan Lok one day. I don't know how I stumbled on his video, and everything that he was teaching was based on the energetic match assumption. And I was like, why doesn't he teach that? And why doesn't he say that instead of trying to say, okay, teaching this tactics? When you're selling your clients, and your clients are saying that, when you're saying that I cannot charge enough because I cannot justify my prices, and you feel a bit wobbly to charge what you really want to charge, that's when your clients will start to question your prices. Your clients will say, I don't want to pay this. Your energetic match will be, if you are not confident with your price, if you don't think this is the greatest thing after the slice of bread, this is incredible, your clients will not think that. Another thing is the person that you are, your clients are energetic match of that. If you try to find the cheapest deal, if you try to question things, or if you try to question the value and say, you know what, why should I pay this much? Or if you are constantly looking for like a deal, then your clients are looking for that. If you take forever to buy, if you question a lot, your clients do the same. Your clients are going to be the energetic match of you. That's why when we talk about the energetic match, it's about the energetic, whatever you do, the people you attract, they are the match for that. Whatever you believe, the people that you attract show you the proof of that belief. Whatever, if you have an identity that I'm someone who doesn't make decisions straight away, I take long time, your clients do the same. Energetic match is a very subtle and a very powerful concept where everything is defined by that, and no matter how hard we try in the physical, we always attract our energetic match. I want to give a little bit of example also when it comes to, if you think that if you're selling something, right, and you feel your product is not the greatest thing, it's not gonna really help other people, you have a bit of doubts, you think, what if it doesn't work, what if I cannot deliver the results, you will attract clients who will question that. You will attract clients who will stumble to buy because they will sense your energy. It's the energetic match. For the sales, the squeaky clean energy is, this product is the greatest thing that has ever been created. If you don't feel it, make the product that way. Make the product in such a way that you feel that, and then believing that and realizing that, am I just glued to the idea that whatever I sell or whatever I create is not good enough and I always question, or is it something that I really need to fix in my product or service? When you do that, then when you have this squeaky clean energy, you will sell no matter what you do. You will sell naturally because you believe in that. You believe in the price. You are very excited about that. You have that energy. Your clients will mimic that energy. They will believe in that, and all the things will work. The other thing what I realize is also with energetic match, it also works with nervous system. So if there is something which completely drives you nuts, or you feel like, oh my God, I feel very nervous, I feel very tense, then thing that you're attracting will pick that energy. So if you're attracting clients, they will pick that energy, and they will pick that energy in their buying. They might feel very tense. They might not end up buying because whatever you're sending out, you're receiving. What I really believe is that instead of trying to find the next strategy or next tactic, let's have a squeaky clean energy. Because if you genuinely believe that this is the greatest thing on the planet and this will really help other people, you're not even selling it for yourself. You're selling it for them. It's going to benefit them. My program, currently I'm running the Bottomless Bank Account, right? And I genuinely believe that any person who comes across, who touches that program, their life is going to change. And not only that, whoever has done that program have told me, like, it's crazy. It's a 3-week program and their whole money blueprint changes. I know that it's the greatest deal, and that's why it's selling so well. Why? Because I have believed deep down that if I didn't have that, and if I was trying to sell it because it made me feel better about myself because I have some money, then it will be a completely different thing. And no matter what strategy I try, it's not going to work. It's the energetics which are so important. And if you find, even with your relationship, if you find your partner is doing something you don't like, don't go and talk to them. Go within, right? And see, where do I see myself that way? Where do I believe that this is true for me? If the clients you're attracting, you find a little bit, I wish I had different kind of clients, go within and change your energetics. So the most beautiful thing is changing your energetics, means saying, what are my assumptions? What am I seeing? What is my belief system? That is the first part. The second part in the energetic match is the skill and the confidence. So some people spend their lifetime acquiring the skill, but they never feel confident. because they have this belief that I'm never good enough. This never good enough has an energetic match of never enough. Some people have this assumption, no matter how much I do, it's never enough. You have an energetic match for that. I had a huge problem with this belief, right? The key is, when we talk about acquiring skills, if you feel that you are not confident in something, and if you can learn it somehow, if you can watch somebody and learn it, if you can ask somebody, if you can get a really small course, or if you can learn it on YouTube and you will feel confident, go and do it. But if you find yourself in the pattern that no matter how much I try, no matter what I do, I never feel confident, then this is an identity problem, right? Nothing in the outside is going to change it. You can take so many courses, so many programs, but if the thing is I'm still don't feel that, then we want to go within and say, why do I feel this way? The key is having the skills and having the things in your programs, in your services, in your products, where you feel really confident, you feel, yes, I know this is so good. Plus, also, if you don't feel this way, then acquiring them. What can I do which will make me feel, let's say you are launching a program and you don't like the branding and you think, you know what, it can be so much better. But you're saying, no, I just need to believe in myself. No, if you feel it can be better, make it better, right? But if you are going from the place like, no matter what you do, it's never good enough, that's what we want to change that. The first level was assumptions and belief system. The second level was skill and what you have. What you assume. One of the things I do is, whenever I go do anything, whenever I go for a meeting, go for a conversation, go for launch something, I ask myself, what are my assumptions? And this is really powerful. Neville's law of assumption. What are your assumptions? What are you actually assuming? And you can write them down and you can question them and say, if I'm assuming this, I'm going to create that. Whatever you are expecting, you're going to create that. The second level is your skill set, your confidence in you. A person who is just starting, let's say, who's starting to become a coach, who has never coached anyone, right? They can use their imagination, feel very confident, but they need to learn how to coach. They need to learn a few things. They cannot just say, oh, I believe in myself and I will be fine, and then none of their clients are getting any results. That's not going to work, because they will know deep down that and then they will start attracting clients who are not the energetic match for them, right? Of what they could be. It is very important to acquire the skills which increases your energetic match. So if you learn something and you feel so much more confident, all of a sudden in the quantum, your energetic match changes. Why? Because we all you have your unique fingerprints. You have an electromagnetic signature. You have an electromagnetic signature of your whole body. So even the body parts where you have blocks, there is an electromagnetic signature that's going to the quantum. When Samian Kirlian took a picture of a human through a UV camera and he saw the waves are going in the quantum, there's a specific electromagnetic signature based on your assumption, based on your belief system. And that goes to the quantum, and then quantum responds to that. If you feel I cannot charge more, you have an energetic match of clients who won't pay more. If you feel everything takes forever and I'm so slow, you have an energetic match for that. Assumptions are so important. Every time you do something, you check in your assumption. And secondly, you become very confident in what you do. As you become more and more confident and good at what you do, your energetic match will change. You will start attracting money with a lot of ease and flow. Why? Because now your electromagnetic signature is changing. The key is, even if you're starting out, how can you tap into the fact that I'm incredible? I am out of this world. I am excellent in what I do. By using your imagination and jumping the timeline and saying, what would that person be like? What would that person be like? This is where you use the third level of identity. Identity is different than belief. Belief is something you believe about, and once you keep believing about something for a while, it becomes who you are, and that is your identity. So they are interlinked, but identity is what is in your body. Belief can be in your mind, and in your subconscious. Identity is what you have embodied now. It's become who you are. It's not something you think about. It's who you are. Based on your identity. So if you say to yourself, I'm a novelist coach. I'm giving you an example. I'm a new coach. I'm just starting out. You have an energetic match. If you're saying, I'm an expert, and if you are saying, okay, I haven't got the proof in my physical that I'm an expert, go and learn that. Go and acquire what will make you feel like an expert. First of all, your imagination, embodying that, visualizing, taking on that characteristics, changing the way you talk, changing the way you walk, seeing yourself differently. Do that. But the faster you can change your assumption and the faster you can change your skills, right? With the right confidence, not like, oh, I need to study for 10 years. No. What if you don't have to? Most of the time, what I realize is you don't even have to study that much. Just have to know a little bit better every single day. My commitment to myself and my craft is that I'm going to learn this every single day. I'm going to get better at it every single day, no matter what, every single day. Growth and evolution over the lifetime. If I keep doing that, I know that my energetic match, which is today, it's going to be very different in a week if I'm going that fast. So the faster you can grow within, the faster your energetic match changes. Why is it that in the beginning, when people are really struggle with sales, but then eventually it's like, it just happens? Because their energetic match is changing because of their consciousness. And then the third piece is identity. What titles are you giving to yourself? I'm a novelist. I'm just starting out. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to have some experience. I'm trying to make it work. If you're launching something, it is my first launch. I'm just trying. It's my trial. If you sell your mind, it's a try. Well, how will your mind take it on? Because the thing that we really want to understand is your mind has a really powerful success mechanism, which is associated to your subconscious. Whatever you put in, it goes out there and it creates it straight away. It starts working on it. If you say, I'm a novelist coach, your mind is like, oh, you want to stay new. Oh, I'm just trying to make it work. Perfect. Let's try. Let's keep trying and trying and trying until so many years have passed and you're still trying. Why? Because that's what you wanted. That's the identity. The way to quantum leap is you change your identity. And the way you change your identity is you don't look for any proof in the outside. You don't say, let me think who I really am. You say, what would I love? Because that's who you really are. When you take that identity, you jump all in and your mind helps you grow into that. If you all of a sudden say, I am the best coach in my field. Ooh, let's jump all in. Are you the top coach in your field? Yes, I am. How would the top coach show up? All of a sudden, everything you do will have a different energy. In order to make this energetic match 100 times more powerful, this process, I want to share with you how to use your mind in a very powerful way, especially in the time when we have 3-second reels, in the time where our attention span is so low and we are constantly checking our WhatsApp, checking our messages, checking our notifications. It's like we are so distracted. Our mind has got this screen. Whatever you put on the screen, it projects in your outside. But when the screen has got too much images, you're thinking about your vision, but before you know it, you're thinking about what happened yesterday, and then this person said this to you, and then you're checking your notification, and then somebody sent you a message on WhatsApp, and then you are just checking that this thing is not working, and then you watch a YouTube video quickly, and then you try that. It's like 100 things done in few minutes. So the screen is confused. The screen is like, oh, there is so much confusion. There is so much out there. There is so much mental stimulation. We have got this thing called dopamine addiction, right? Which really stops our mind from projecting one thing over a period of time so that it can translate into physical. If you think of a photocopy machine, right? We put the photocopy and we leave it and it copies. But before I copy, what if I move it and put something else? And I move it, put something else. Before I move it, put something else. What is going to copy? Nothing. Because it's all over the place. The thing with the with your mind is there are so many things gets projected on your mind, and you want to change that. You want to focus on one thing and stay focused. One thing I would highly recommend is dopamine detox. And I know there have been so many ads on that and all the things. You don't need to do any of that. You just listen to me, because I've tried so many things, and I can guide you in a really good, powerful way how to do that. The first thing to do dopamine detox is meditation. Do a meditation in the morning and in the evening, and try to focus your mind. This is really, really, really important. Doing a meditation. The second thing to do dopamine detox is putting a timer on your phone. So if you go on watch time control on your iPhone or whatever phone, I'm sure Android as well has got it, and set a time where you cannot check your phone. It could be in the core hours when you're working, or it could be in the evenings when you're just from 7 o'clock in morning. So before you're going to sleep, you're not checking your phone. You're just focused. Because what we really want to train your mind to do is to not get used to of overstimulation, like wanting 20 different images in one go, in few minutes, right? We want your mind to really, really focus. We want it to learn. The third thing that you can do, which is really powerful, which a lot of executives and athletes do, is the candle exercise, where you light the candle, you put it in front of you, you look at the candle, and you think about the candle. Within a few seconds, you find your mind wandering away and thinking about what happened yesterday or what you're supposed to do. You bring your mind again. You keep bringing your mind again. You start with 15 minutes. You then go for 20 minutes. Then you go for 30 minutes. The reason this dopamine detox is so important when it comes to manifestation and using your mind is because if you're putting so many images in your mind, it cannot project effectively. There is confusion. There is so much. Right? You're not focused. It's like when the light is focused, it becomes laser and it cuts through the steel. When it gets scattered in the room, it can't do anything. It loses its power. You want to understand thought like the currency of heaven. This is the currency which transmutes into things, and it uses the projector, which is your mind, and there's a clear channel. It goes from the conscious to the subconscious. That's the clear channel, and it translates into your vibration and sends the vibration to quantum. And when your body is in that vibration, it acts on it. So when that turns into vibration, your body acts on it and you attract. But if there is so much confusion out there in the conscious, in the entry level, and there are so many thoughts, and there's so much going on, and there's so much distraction, what will your mind create? What is going in that channel? This is the problem. This is a huge problem. It's not that you don't believe it. It's you're not giving it enough data to act on it. What we really want to do is we want to make it a clear funnel where there is one image and it's going through the same image. It's going in, and then it's converting into your vibration. But if it has got 20 thoughts, 20 things, 20 different areas, it loses its power. It's creating nothing. We want to start doing this detox because when you do that, you realize that your mind learns to focus. And somebody asked Mr. Andrew Carnegie, how did you become a billionaire without even having any education degree and being a broke child who was doing child labor? He said, because I have the power to focus on something over a long period of time, which most people don't. And he said it at that time when we don't have cell phones, when we didn't have reels, and we didn't have so much distraction. Now it's another level. While most of the world is so distracted, if we learn to focus a little bit better and use our higher faculty of focus, it's going to help us massively in translating those images into our reality.